Alright, Shalom. This is Power Thumb of the Great Millstone Houston Camp, back with another lesson to edify the elect of the nation of Israel. The Israelites are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and all the Israelites scattered throughout the four corners of the earth who go back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, into the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We are the biblical nation. We are the biblical Israelites. Alright, the chosen people of the Most High who have received the lessons that soon to come through our Lord Yahushua, all right, whom the world innately called Jesus Christ. All right, he's coming to set us up with him as having the dominion and the rulership over the world and the people. All right. So before I begin, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakwadashi. Yahweh is whom the world ignorantly called God. Ba'ashem is the name. Yahushua is whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Ba'ashem in the name. Rakakwadashi is the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who rule well, of whom I learned the truth from through the Holy Spirit. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the elect, starting with the 144,000, which are the prophets, and the great multitude, which are men, women, and child that will believe. All right, this is convict leasing, okay, and we get the understanding of what convict leasing was, all right, and how it still applies today, okay, and how this is the children, this befell the children of Israel, which is due to the curses written, all right, in the Holy Scriptures. And of course, you see Judites, what look perceived to be Judites, all right. And it says black orphan children and juvenile offenders could be bought to serve as laborers for white planters in many southern states from 1865 until the 1940s. All right. Now, when was the Emancipation Proclamation? Because this started in 1865. Let's see. This is Emancipation Proclamation. All right, which President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation on January the 1st, 1863, as the nations approached its third year of bloody civil war. The proclamation declared that all persons held as slaves within the rebellious states are and henceforth shall be free. All right, and this word emancipation, it means, all right, let's get this word emancipation, because it doesn't mean that you're free. See, from slavery. See, 1630s, a setting free. Okay, now let's continue. Let's get this word emancipate. Set free from control. It says from Latin emancipatius, past participle means put a son out of paternal authority, declare free, give up one's authority in Roman law, a free son and wife from legal authority of the partner familias to make his or her own way in the world from the X out, emancipate, to deliver, transfer. All right. So it just means to deliver or sell from emancipation, ownership from man's hand. All right. To take. Right. So the word emancipates, pay, means to take hand out. So take out a hand. All right. So it was just a transfer of power. That's why the Civil War was between the Southern states, or the Confederate states, and unionized states. All right, because who was going to have uh, the dominance over, okay, the Israelites? Was going to be the corporate or the Southern plantation owners. All right. So emancipation, it necessarily didn't mean Jake was free from slavery. All right, because let's read 1863, the Emancipation. What happened in 1865, 1940s? It says after the Civil War, slavery persisted in the form of convict leasing. Okay, a system in which Southern states leased prisoners to private railways, mines, and large plantations, while states profited. Prisoners earned no pay and faced inhumane, dangerous, and often deadly work conditions. Thousands of black people were forced, these are Israelites, were forced into what authorities have termed slavery by another name until the 1930s. Okay, this was 90 years ago. The 13th Amendment to the U.S. Constitution, ratified in 1865, prohibited slavery and involuntary servitude, but explicitly exempted those convicted in crime. In response, Southern state legislators quickly passed black code, new laws that explicitly apply only to black people and subjected them to criminal prosecution for offenses such as loitering, breaking curfew, vagrancy, vagrancy, which means is a condition of homelessness without regular employment or income. And Jake was just, coming out of slavery, so they seen a Jake just out when I anywhere to go. They'll put his ass in jail so he could be a victim of convict leasing in the 13th Amendment. Having weapons, okay, not carrying proof of employment. So they'll just run up on you and say, where you work at? Okay, where you sleep at? And if you can't answer, put you in jail. Okay. If you just sitting around loitering, bunch of jakes in one spot, come on, bro. Put you in jail. Black code, crafted to ensure black people and return them to chains. Well, crafted to ensnare black people, the Israelites, and return them to chains. These laws were effective. For the first time in the U.S. history, many state penal systems held more black prisoners than white, all of whom would be leased for profit. Industrialization, economic shifts, and political pressure ended widespread convict leasing by World War II. But the 13th Amendment's dangerous loophole still permits the enslavement of prisoners who continue to work without pay in various public and private industries. As recently as 2010, a federal court held that prisoners have no enforceable right to be paid for their work under the Constitution. All right, so they're still ensnaring Jake, finding loopholes in the law. Okay, this proves that we are Israelites. Okay, this proves that we the Israelites. Man, who this happened? Boy, who else this happened to? All right, Jake still victim of slavery today, still under black code today. Okay, this is Deuteronomy 28.